You are listening to Second Chance Ministry Radio. The following presentation is entitled, He Has Risen. May the Lord bless and keep you today and forever. Amen.
Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. Arthur Conan Doyle. Prologue. Clavius. Quick-moving shadows of clouds scuttled over the barren landscape as wilderness gave way to civilization. An inn, if one could call it that, lay upon the horizon, so I adjusted my angle of approach in order to reach it without wasting energy. The building I trudged toward was built of sun-baked stone, the same color as the sand beneath my feet. The place did not appear large enough to offer overnight accommodation, but if it could provide water and food, that would suffice. I pushed on the wooden door that swung on leather hinges, revealing a table, a bearded man with a curved back, and a floor of stones set into packed sand. The owner bobbed before me and gestured for me to enter as if I were royalty and his establishment fit for a king. I walked inside, stepped over the rough-hewn bench, and sat. The man placed a cup of tepid water before me. I swallowed it in one long gulp. A ghost of a smile flickered across the man's face as he refilled my cup. "Roman, eh?" For an instant, I considered giving a snide reply, but then realized I did not resemble my usual self. I had not been able to shave in days, and I had ditched the red paludamentum of a Roman officer weeks before. I now wore a tunic and a brown cloak, my only protection against the blowing sand. Perhaps my manner gave me away, or perhaps this man was more observant than he appeared. "Yes," I said. His eyes widened as he lowered the pitcher. "And is that a tribune's ring?" I lowered my weary gaze to the silver circle on my left hand, a ring engraved with Ex Fretensis, the name and number of my legion. No wonder the innkeeper looked surprised. Not often did a Roman tribune wander about, dirty, disheveled, and alone. The man slid onto the empty bench across the table. "Have you come far, Tribune?" How could I answer? I had spent the last 40 days wandering in Judea, crossing and recrossing the same territory. But moving from the man I was to the man I had become was a journey of enormous length and breadth. I lifted my cup and drained it again, then studied the innkeeper. With no other customers, he had to be bored. And like all bored men, he thirsted for a story. Perhaps I was finally ready to share mine.
Thank you for listening on Second Chance Ministry.